Good morning, everyone. It's Gal. Playing some more Lufia 2. We are continuing our run. I'm tired of just doing the same few floors over and over again, so we're doing... we're going deeper. We've got a couple deadlies. We've got a Dakar blade. We've got up to level 3 Sully already. We're doing okay on levels. We've got Valor and Strong. Ice Valk, which isn't essential by any means, but isn't a bad thing. I mean, it's not Thunder, but it's still good. I think it's the second or third best spell. I mean, I guess Fry and Zap and Thunder, I think, are better. Fourth. I can't remember if Firebird is better or not. Oh my. Party room. And I'm pretty sure I saw stairs there too. I was rushing in a bit because I specifically was like, oh, gargoyles with their backs turned. Yep, there's the stairs. So this is teleporting enemies, stone golems that we don't want to deal with. These guys are okay. They hit hard, but they're not super powerful by it. Like, they are enemies that hit hard, but that is all they do. We can deal with that. Enemies that hit one thing really hard and have a decent chunk of hit points, we can deal with. Gargoyles. Wyverns, which are definitely not wyverns. That was kind of scary. I was not expecting them to turn quite that fast, and I was not paying attention. I think we're okay. They're on the stairs right now, so we have to deal with them. Or it's going to be a very long roundabout process otherwise. Okay. We just basically need to get lucky. Sully, why? I believed in you. I sort of believed in you. Mostly. Kind of. I believed in you more than Flash. think we're getting into the level range. There we go. I knew you could do it, Sully. I don't think those guys are that bad, but they are undead. We generally want to avoid undead. And most of the caster-style undead like that have some kind of negative status effects or instant death effects. So generally want to avoid that as well. If you're just joining, this is Lufia 2, Ancient Cave. We're halfway through our run, so go back and watch the first one. 100 floor dungeon. We're looking for Irish treasures. We haven't found any yet, which is why we're continuing deeper into the cave. We're up to floor 50, which is pretty good. This is definitely the deepest I have been in a while. I'm gonna hold off on equipping the deadly sword. That was bad. Because we don't have any curse lifters, and I might need that slot. Crap. I mean, okay. You all want to attack the highest defense character in the back slot? You be my guest. I can think of worse things. Sully, why? Still just kind of hoping quietly that we're going to find an Irish treasure. The more of them you gather, the less of them are in the pool, the harder it is to find them. I mean, it's simple math. You start with with 9 chances out of the entire pool, and you end up with, at this point we're at 4. That's not good. So, part of the problem there is we ended up attacking the one in the back row because we didn't eliminate the front row with that first attack. Awesome. 2. Yeah, we still don't have anything super exciting here. Let's go ahead and... Boom Sword. We want to make sure we're not accidentally selling, or not selling, feeding our... Yeah, I didn't think so. Our blue items, but outside of that, pretty much everything's free game. We should probably actually see if Keel Armor and Silver Mail can be equipped here. We're actually really close here. There's a small part of me that's tempted to just sell the, just feed him the engagement ring. We have 3 of them at this point. Pretty sure they'd be close to finishing it. Those are Hades and Fiends. Those are some not super bad enemies, but they're not good enemies to deal with. If we're going to deal with anything on these floors, it'd be those guys right there. They're very easy to get back attacks on. They're not super fast. And if you can get that first kill off, we're pretty much... They do have lots of hit points, but they also give lots of XP. Oh, that's right, I was going to try equipping things. Okay, 54, we're looking at C Hedoras and high Hedoras. Ideally, we can get in first, and these enemies have a chance, once again, to drop pretty good items. Specifically one that if we end up getting all the way down to the bottom floor, something that would help us kill the jelly. There's a Hedora Rock item, which... yeah, that was kind of what I was afraid of there, but oh well. We are getting some decent levels here. We didn't really get much in the way of cores for those last couple. But yeah, Hedora Rock lets you attack 3 times with your IP. Which is very good, because that's 3 attacks. I haven't actually explained in this run how the Jelly Kill works. You have to do 10,000 damage in 3 rounds. That's it. It doesn't fight back at all. So what you have to do is basically do as much damage as you can, and the way you do that is, so the first item that I mentioned related to this is the Gades Blade. Or is the Dakar Blade, rather. Dakar Blade takes off half of an enemy's health in one hit. So in this case, we're talking about something that does about 5,000 damage. From there, we're looking at... let's see, the Deadly Rods are going to also do percentage-based damage. And then we also need something that just hits really hard to finish it off, because you can't kill it with percentage-based damage. And percentage-based damage has diminishing returns as it goes on, because if you half the half, that's only a quarter of its original health. And if you half that, it's only an eighth. $56. So yeah, basically we want 2 people to be doing percentage-based things, 2 people to just be able to hit really hard. That was me being very overexcited by that blue chest and almost walking right into some enemies. Another Agony Helm. That's not a bad one, but it's not amazing either. It's more good defense. I mean, it is good. $57. We're still in Hidora range. Not quite into the next tier of cores. So yeah, like I was saying, we basically need to get a couple characters set up to do percentage-based things, a couple characters set up to just do damage, to have a chance at this. And that's the majority of how the fight against the jelly works. It's Dakar uses the Dakar Blade. Ideally, Guy uses the Gades Blade, which the Gades Blade does 8 attacks. Artie uses the Deadly Rod, which does, I believe it's 30% damage. And Maxim is going to hopefully have something that does a 3 times attack or attacks 3 times. Bolt Shield. Okay. It's really taunting me. It's almost like it doesn't want me to keep going. That's 5 blue chest items we're up to. A couple of which are actually very good. Agony Helm's not amazing, but it's not bad. The ice equipment that we found last time are female characters only, but it would be kind of fun to be able to mix up the runs a bit more by having equipment available that Tia could use. Holy crap. Okay, Water Spear is not the same thing as Dragon Spear. I feel slightly better now. There's a blue chest item called the Dragon Spear, which is what I thought that was. That is one of our things that we are very much looking for. One of them stayed. The Dragon Spear is a boost to agility that can be equipped by Artie or Selen. We're getting into the first dragons. Dragons are pretty scary, but the ones that we're dealing with right now aren't. If that makes sense. As a whole, dragons are very scary. The green dragons are not that particularly scary, but we're going to be fighting black dragons, red dragons. Gold and silver will... If you don't get in first against a gold and silver dragon, you just lose. The gold dragons generally will outspeed you, go first, and then hit you 3 times, possibly with a... Holy crap! I mean, most of these aren't actually that good, but holy crap! Super Sword. Not actually good. Despite the name, not actually that super. Although I think Sully might think it's super. Yep, he did. By the way, I was mentioning 3 times weapons. This one is an example, that's why I still have it. That's why I haven't fed it yet. That didn't do it? Well, now I feel dumb. Now I feel dumb. I thought that those always filled up like at least 8 squares, and apparently they don't. My bad. Okay, 59. Still got no cores. I don't care which cores stick around at this point. We're actually pretty good on experience for the rest of the run. The goal would be to get to at least level 32 with those cores. And we're at 34 already. If we happen to get a few more levels, that just means we're even more efficient and safe, which is the important part. Holy crap. That's 2 no cores. And a green core. Wow. Hope you like that level up sound. Are you serious? Magma Golem... just one. If there were 4 of them, those guys can be really nasty, but... we got lucky. Okay, this should be a high Hedora, which should give us a chance at that Hedora rock that I mentioned. Okay. I think I need to go for the risky play here. Awesome. Bah. So you can see there why they're dangerous. They get multiple attacks or use AoE, which are the 2 scary things that enemies can do pretty much. Hedora rock. That is good. Dakar Blade number 2. Jerk. I'm sure those Dakar Blades are delicious. Just try them, you might like them. Courage is defense up, which is not super important. If we're getting hit by things, we're probably just dead once we get down far enough. And obviously the end goal is to do a bunch of damage in a few rounds, which is not dependent on defense. Those are salamanders, which do a big AoE and are very fast. They're on my list of things to not get killed by. And by that I mean things that will kill you if you aren't careful. I thought those were still behemoths. I was wrong. Basilisks aren't too bad, but they're not good either. I mean, honestly, for the most part, once you get down to this area, like below floor 60, everything's bad. There's not a lot of safe fights from this point on. You either want to get in first, you want to pick a fight with something very specific, with a plan in mind. You need deadly weapons, you need very high agility. Like, we have very good agility and a deadly weapon, and some of these fights are still scary. Great Axe. One bar away. I think these are going to be black dragons at this point. Maybe blue. Which aren't that bad. Again, all dragons are bad. These dragons aren't as bad. The line is basically that, you know, bronze and silver dragons might kill you in one round. Gold dragons will kill you in one round. I think that's a stairway right there. Great. Yep. So they're pretty fast, and Sizzle Breath is a big AoE. That's why we don't want to deal with them. I mentioned in the last video, healing is a resource, and these things are not. Basically, anytime you fight with those guys, you have to heal afterwards, because you can't kill them all in one time, and you can't back attack, and that's very bad. That was very bad. That was a mistake that I shouldn't have made. That was also me not paying attention, because Warm Eyes are not fun. Which is what those are. Okay, 65. Hey, that's why Warm Eyes aren't fun. Because they move 2 for 1. And just charge across the screen at you, and then use stat specs, and there's multiples of them, and... Oh, and they get 2 actions per, and they can come in groups of up to 4, which means they can do up to 8 attacks and before you get to go, if they surprise attack you. 16, technically, if they got in first, too. Definitely okay with getting some miracles. We don't have a curse lifter yet, which is slightly unnerving at this point. Like, it feels like we should have found at least one curse lifter by this point. Okay, I think this boom sword should do it. Let's feed in this battle driver first. Nope. 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 He just hates me. That's unfortunate. That was supposed to be a kill. Sphinxes get 2 attacks per turn, basically. But they're not too bad overall. They have a lot of hit points. But a lot of their attacks are either status effects that have a low chance of hitting, or mirror, which reflects spells which we're not using. So they're not the worst things to fight. They also move slowly on the map, which again makes them less of a threat. Thank you. Oh, I know we don't have to feed Sully this early, but I really like to be ahead of the game. Get it? Sully's 4th form is probably the one that I have used the most in any and all of my runs. And I love it. Headbutt and Battle Anger. Those are gold golems. They will kill you. I know I keep saying that like that. I'm serious. There is a fairly good chance that a lot of these enemies, if they run into you, will just kill you in one turn. No matter what you do. Gold golems, in particular, have an attack that hits your entire party and ignores defense. Which is kind of the general... Like, that's what Knife Thrower does. That's what... a lot of the other attacks that or a lot of the other enemies we've had issues with, the reason that they're so scary is because they are fast, and they have... Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure the stairwell is behind one of those 2 gold golems, and I can't tell which. Not that one, at least. White dragons aren't too bad. Hey, Sully did something. Oh, thank you. Oh, good. Okay. that surprise round just saved us a lot of pain. So yeah, basically they have an attack. I think it's Gold Mist. It hits your entire party for non-elemental damage that ignores magic, or that ignores defense rather. And if there are 3 of them, like there were there, that means that all 3 of them get to attack in a lot of cases. And if they do like 100 and some damage each to your entire party, lowballing, like that's good chance at killing at least one person, if not more. And now we get to the point where we can really start seeing the value of those deadlies. Our entire party hits those guys and nothing happens. Party one shot. Okay, we need to approach this very cautiously, make sure that there's not anything we need, no doors, no stairs, no treasure chests. Anytime you see me dealing with rooms that are challenging, with teleporters, with monsters that we're trying to avoid, I try and stutter step. Instead of holding down the button, you tap, because every time you... Basically, it's a lot easier to stop if you notice something as you're stutter stepping, compared to if you... Sorry, got distracted. Sully, why? You could have saved us. So I had Maxim equipped with the Sizzle Sword because it's a different element, in the intention basically being to split up the elements so that not everybody is the same. At this point, I think it's more important that we have as much power as possible, and I also know that those Sky Swords are good against undead, which is the thing Artie can't kill. No more feeding needed. Crystal robe. That is why these ones are annoying. Again, 2 actions each time. And you just saw instant death. The Black Thunder that they do also has a chance at instant death. It's just lower. So there's a very low chance, but there's totally a possibility that they just use 1 spell and wipe your whole party. There's a much higher chance that between 2 of them with 2 spells each, they will wipe your whole party. Just so you know, Valor that we have here does revive, but it's more efficient to use it as a heal. Especially while we've got regains. Smoke balls are actually very good. Those give us a way to escape that is based completely on RD speed instead of the party speed. The other thing that they can potentially let us do is act and then escape. So if we escape, the enemies all get to go first. If we have RD attack, kill one of them, and then escape, that one stays dead if we get into the same fight again. So that lets us heal outside of battle, get out all recharged if we have Maxim use the smoke bomb. Tap a couple times just to make sure there's no teleporters. Let's see what we can find here. Am I blind again? Where are the stairs hiding? Back here, maybe? By the way, I didn't mention it earlier, but one of the biggest things with those just instant death effects is, as you can see on Maxim there, it does reset his IP value, which means that we have to find a way to recharge that by taking damage without him dying. Which, the further we go, the harder that is to do. Ghost ships. Ghost ships are always completely stationary. I did not realize that those didn't count as undead, and I'm kind of glad. $72. We can start fighting Gorgons at this point to potentially get another accessory that could be really good. We're still kind of short on damage, I would say. We have very good... we have very good initial... burst. We have a Dakar Blade. We do have a Hedora Rock. And if we can find a Curse Lifter, we're good on the Deadly Rod. Ideally, we'd like something to use with the Hedora Rock, like a strong weapon to use. And I suppose, actually that's a really dumb thing to say, because we have all those blue chest items, which are fine for that. That was not what I was trying to do. Battle anger's what we want for that kind of situation. Good morning, everyone. This is Rafe Gal from the future. These videos ended up way longer than I intended, so I am cutting here and we'll join back up. Game in progress next time.